Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love. Love of the journey, love of each other, back to the soul group that are most definitely helping us back into our unions. And so I do divine love healing, and I can connect to your souls and get you the messages that your souls want you to know to put you on your highest path. I use Holy Fire Reiki, so you and your twin or your beloved get a healing. You get a write-up of everything I see, because I see it like a film. And then I give you a 3-card angel read plus a guided mantra. When you repeat that mantra, it aligns and brings up your energies to be in the vibration of love, to help you move out of fear, anxiety, worry, and to help you move into that love vibration. As well as that, I do a crystal grid, which I was guided to set up on the Lion's Gate, and basically for me and my twin to help us to come into union. And then I was prompted to put it out to everyone. So that is, you receive pieces of rose quartz. So when you meditate with the rose quartz, it sends unconditional love out to you, your twin, out to everyone, if you have the collective intent to bring all twin flames into their unions. And so what I wanted to share today is some more messages around healing. So basically the first thing is that I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that is coming to me for healings and everyone that is joining the crystal grid, because as before, I keep saying it's all of our higher selves that are helping to bring these messages out to keep everyone on track, right? Because, you know, it is a challenging time, and it's, you know, it's not an easy path to take. So that's why the universe wants to bring us together to help each other and stay on the path. And that's why we're getting so many messages from all of our higher selves to bring us together and to keep us on track. And so this was a message that came through in someone's healing yesterday. I kiss better than I cook. Now, when I saw that in the healing, and I wrote it to her, she came back and she said her twin was actually a cook. And I was like, oh God, how funny. The other thing is that when I saw this in her healing, this has also been something that my twin said to me, that he has an apron that also says, I kiss better than I cook. So it really, really made me giggle. Some other things that have happened in healings recently that I was kind of really, I mean, every time it happens, it kind of like, you know, it really does kind of blow your mind a little bit. But basically, I was listening to Aloha Pink Bella. She's just put a new reading out this morning for the first week of April. Now, in that, she says about stars exploding. This week, in I think 3 or 4 people's healings, I have seen them explode into stars together. When they come in together and they embrace and they blow, I see stardust everywhere, and then it's like an explosion of stardust. So I've seen that happening. That started this week. The other thing that I've seen in a healing, which is again so specific, it was about Humpty Dumpty. And the Divine Masculine was afraid of falling in love, afraid of like opening up his heart. Because he actually, and I saw Humpty Dumpty falling off the wall. Now, if you're familiar with it, it's a nursery rhyme. It says Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall or something, had a great fall, couldn't put the pieces back together again. And that's what this particular Divine Masculine said to me, that he said that he showed me Humpty Dumpty, and he said that he's frightened that if he gives away his heart, what happens if it breaks and he can't put the pieces back together again? And that's what we had to heal in the healing, because basically, you know, obviously your twin flame is there to help you mend. It's not about, they're not going to break your heart, right? And so it is about to put you into whole and completeness on your own. And then when you come together, you can make 2 little magical yolks. So I was just kind of quite, because it's so specific, Humpty Dumpty, you know, even when I did the healing, I was like, oh, that's quite a strange thing to say. I mean, it's a great analogy, but it was very specific. Anyway, in Aloha Pink Bella today, she mentions Humpty or Humpty. Yeah, she says Humpty or Dumpty or something. And I was like, no way. I've seen that this week. The other thing is that she also talks about ducks again, ducks in a row. So look at that reading, because again, it's explaining about what things are coming on board and that sort of stuff. So now I'm just going to go on to the messages that have been coming through from our higher selves to help keep us on the track. So because somebody had sent me, she received, so I'm just going to read her note. She says, good evening. I received my rose quartz yesterday. As soon as I opened it, I felt the energy and lots of pressure in my crown chakra, and I welled up with emotion. Very powerful. Thank you. Well, you're very welcome, because that's what it does. It basically does, it does awaken you to some extent, and it will, when you meditate with it and have collective intent, remember that these crystals are going all the way around the world. So it has the power of not just a crystal, but it has the power of everyone setting that collective intent, and also grounding the energies of as above, so below, right? So yes, it's incredibly powerful. So, look, then she sends me 2 songs, right? Now, the first song is this, is Voyage to Atlantis, and it's the Isley Brothers. And on the top, it has Go for Your Guns. Now, the Gun pub is a pub that I meet my twin in when we do meet up. Well, on the occasion that we meet up, right? The pub is called the Gun. So I'm scrolling down because I'm like, I bet there's going to be lots of messages for people in here. So, bear in mind that we've had all of the green theme, right? And we've had Rocky, right? Rocky is all about we're going to win. Rocky is the, you know, we had this a while ago. It's all about, you know, you've got to keep going. What does Rocky do? He trains, he trains, he trains, he trains, he trains. And he gets there in the end, right? So I'm scrolling down and then look what I see. Because this, straight away, I was like, shut up. Harry Green, and it says, believe it. Underneath it has 639, so 69, divine, you know, divine masculine, divine union, mirror, and the 3, the Trinity, right? So here about also 4 is about grounding. So as soon as I saw Harry Green, I was like, oh my God, that's brilliant, because, you know, this is all about green. Has been such a big theme over the last few days. Green is the heart chakra. Green is healing. Green is, you know, basically, again, that, you know, that the divine masculines are kind of really feeling their heart centers. And so, again, the King Arthur, we've had lots about King Arthur, Guinevere, because that was all about Glastonbury, right? And King Arthur and Guinevere. So, just, you know, a really, 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 really nice little message again to say, okay, that this is the song they want you to listen to. So the other song that she sent was a song which I'm going to read the lyrics out to, because again, this is Luther Vandross. Now in this one, when I clicked onto that link, I'll tell you here what it says, because down here I'm then looking at Luther Vandross. The song is Make Me a Believer. And I'm scrolling down. And bear in mind, yesterday, the person that I did a healing for was a cook, and there is a cook in the comments. So I was like, oh, you, stop it. Look at that, cook. So I was like, okay, this is just so brilliant. I love it, I love it, I love it. And a green, look at this, and a green. I mean, so listen, these messages are just so brilliant in how they want to come out. So this is the message from, look. Look at this from Cookie. Lord, this is my favourite song. So soulful, right? So I think that is definitely the message, that this is the one that they want us to listen to. Okay, so the words are, Superman can fly high way up in the sky because we believe he can. So what we choose to believe can always work out fine. It's all in the mind. So think of a place and imagine a time, and let's go be lovers. Believing me, oh baby, is believing right. And I want to love, I want to have, I want to hold you, girl. So make me a believer. I want to love, I want to have, and I want to hold you, girl. So near and forever keep you here. Forget all about whatever we fear. And let's just be lovers, loving and loving. Oh, love is the way to make me stay. Yeah, I know the way to persuade me over to your side, and I am sure you can. So if you get me to believe, it all will work out fine, because you'll blow my mind. So let's pick a place and a day and a time, and then we'll be lovers, loving and loving. Oh, love is the way to make me stay. I mean, how brilliant is that? The other thing is, it is, she references Atlantis as well. So the reason why this is so great, right, in both of those different songs, there is a reference to cook. That was the Divine Masculine from yesterday. There's a reference to green. That was also the message from the Divine Masculine yesterday. So you see how these messages are intertwined from the healings that I do for people, your higher selves coming through to deliver these messages, because it is all about the power of belief, right? Believe that you're with your twin now. Feel their energy with you. I mean, I know that this is what, you know, we were saying before, and there's been that real sense of separation to have them in the physical, right? That pining to actually have them. But we have to go back to the fact that we are with them. We are never separated, right? You are always, always, always with them. The fact that the other really thing about this is, when I did my shamanic healing course, and it was literally just after I'd met up with my twin for a drink, and he talked about this, that he has an apron called I Kiss Better Than I Cook. And immediately I was really jealous, because I thought, I bet your karmic partner's bought you that. And that's what I felt inside, which I know is ridiculous. So that's something that I needed to let go, right? But anyway, I went on the shamanic healing course. And in the break, she said, right, you're going to go out to lunch and you'll see something that is significant for you. So I go out for lunch, and I walk past a shop, and in the front of the window is a card which says, I kiss better than I cook. I was like, oh my God, that is so brilliant. So obviously that is the card that I bought that was significant to that particular course. When I did that course and I did shamanic journeying, that is when I first realized that my twin was my spirit guide, because I didn't realize that before. I thought it was somebody, I didn't know who it was, right? I just thought it was this voice in my head. And then when I did the shamanic journeying, I was really shocked to see my twin walking towards me when we did the journeying to meet your spirit guide. And so it was quite, so that for this to come through in someone else's healing yesterday was incredibly significant for me, because again, we go full circle, because for me, I kiss better than I cook is such a massive part of my journey, because yeah, like I say, it was when I did my first shamanic journeying. I journeyed, and it was my twin that was my guide. And the reason why I knew, and this was my thing that I took away from the course. So, you know, it's incredible how doing healings for everyone, you know, we all help each other, which is why this is such an incredible journey. So I just want to say thank you, and all of the links to the songs are in the description box. And if you'd like to come to me for healing, then please do. Because really, like yesterday when the lady said to me that she hadn't been in contact with her person for like 12 months, and then she's guided to go into the petrol station and he's right there. I mean, I was like, oh, I love it. I just love it. See, this is why you have to believe that anything is possible. Expect the unexpected. And just know that the universe will work it out for you. All right, well, listen, I hope that helps. And thank you so much to everyone that's coming to me for healing, for joining in, for sending me things, because it's all of you guys, all of our higher selves that are helping this come together. All right, take care. Have a good one. Bye.